Hey, what's going on, you fam? Ryuden's cousin here. In today's video, we're taking a look at the global data download that dropped last night, 340 megabytes worth of goodness. So we're just gonna be diving in and taking a look. Big shout out to Proton for all things data download information. Follow him on Twitter at Proton10MG. Okay, thank you. So we got the promo movie, we got the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, we got Tech Bebe. When are they dropping on global? They are dropping at 11:30 p.m. PDT, November 2nd, 2023. Or in other words, 6.5 hours after the upcoming daily reset. It is dropping tonight. So, depending on wherever you live, whatever time zone you're in, if you add 6.5 hours, that tells you exactly when the banner is dropping. Or better yet, check out the new Dokkan Wiki. Link is in the description. You can just simply check the time zone right there. It'll tell you exactly what it is for you. So hopefully that is enough. I have decided I'm not going to be doing the, well, okay, I guess that's not true. I'll sometimes probably go back to it, but I'm trying to avoid doing the world clock thing, you know, that little gimmick that I like to do where I say it drops at this time in this country, this time in that country, because I feel like it's doing more damage than good. People get upset when I don't cover their country. So, you know, just to make everybody happy, I will just not cover any country. I'm just going to say, figure it out yourself. I don't know. We'll see. So that covers that. Donkey Kong's bodyguard recruitment test. For those of you who don't know what this is going to give you roughly up to 30 stones if you're able to complete all the missions. But this is basically a punching bag event. So every single week, there's going to be a different category that's required to achieve this. And you can earn up to 7 stones each week. The first week is GT Heroes. Week 2 is Dragon Ball Seekers. Week 3 is Accelerated Battle. And week 4 is GT Bosses. Now, within this, we actually have a bit of a clue as far as what the fate of part 2 is going to be. But I wouldn't consider this a concrete piece of evidence. So we'll get to that in just a second. So GT Heroes is week 1. I will be doing this video probably a few hours after the banner releases because it is dropping at the same time as the banner. Obviously, I got to summon first. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll be going live on the channel tonight to do those summons, and then I will jump over to twitch.tv/TuneRami to do the post-game show, at which point I will then come back and then I will do the Donkey Kong video, and I will also do the 55% showcase for the Super Saiyan 4 full power Son Goku. But keep in mind, timing is very bad for me in California because it's very late, and by the time I actually finish all the post-game show festivities, it's usually bedtime. So, you know, just bear with me when it comes to that, but I will get the video out. I will be doing a video each week for this. So first week will be GT Heroes. I'll try to cover multiple teams to do this. Same goes for Dragon Ball Seekers, Accelerated Battle, and GT Bosses. Now, speaking of that clue, what is the fate for part 2 on global? Is it going to be Carnival Omega Shenron? Is it going to be a filler banner? Either way, you should be skipping, but still people want to know because people are curious as far as what the stone sales could be like, what maybe, you know, summons we're going to potentially be doing with a few stones here and there. So we don't know. And this doesn't tell us everything, but it does give us a hint, because if we look at the missions here, the Donkey Kong missions do give us the 3rd and 4th category. Now, to be fair, it's probably because it all comes in one package deal. So, you know, when the event drops, they drop all 4 category missions in the data download. So maybe this doesn't exactly, you know, confirm anything, which is why I'm not going to say that it does, but it does contain the Accelerated Battle and the GT Boss category missions. Omega Shenron is a GT boss, and he would theoretically make sense to drop in part 2 to allow for that category mission to be more successfully run. So does this confirm it? No, I think probably the better place to look would be the upcoming Dragonstone sales, which is why later on today, when I do my full campaign breakdown, when the actual campaign details release, we should know what the dates are going to be like. Because if the stone sales were to conclude within a rough 2-week window, which basically means the entire window of the Dokkan Festival, then it would mean that they're trying to push more sales in time for the next banner. The next banner would theoretically be the Part 2 Carnival. If they don't do that and they instead extend the date all the way down to November 21st, which is a little bit further than 2 weeks, then it probably means that there's not going to be a part 2. It's going to be a filler banner. And instead, the next summon that they're trying to gear you up for would be Dragon Ball Heroes. So stand by, wait. We'll have to wait and see what the stone sales are going to be like in that regard. So yeah, look out for those videos for the Donkey Kong ones. I will be doing those as soon as possible. Battled Hardened Saiyan Power Explode Stage 2. That's the new Dokkan stage, Dokkan event. Boss Rush Stage 18, easy 35 Dragonstones. For those of you new to the game, Boss Rush is basically 5 Dokkan events stitched together, and literally that's it. You can only use the same set of items that you would use on one Dokkan event for all 5. So that's the only challenge. But if you're a day one, you know, if you're a fresh Dokkan player, might be a little bit challenging for you. But honestly, it was one of the most fun events that I would run through early on. So I don't think it's going to be that bad, even for newer players. Of course, you have to have enough units to do it. Behold, support memory boosto, stage 2. So that's going to be for the Goku turning into a kid, GT Goku. Battlefield 60, some more stones, more battlefield currency, and treasure item. This isn't going to be a very long video. The treasure item is basically the JP version of the wish strip. This is that thing that JP received for the Tanabata celebration. And Global gets the basically like the gift card, MasterCard version of that, where you can exchange these for one of these characters. Now, these characters are very old. All of them have EZAs for the most part. There's a few that still don't. I'm trying to just quickly eyeball which ones don't have EZAs. All of these guys do, pretty sure. Does this guy have an EZA? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. Everybody down here, this guy doesn't. The 16 doesn't have it. I think that's everybody else. Yeah. Oh. Toa doesn't have it. There's just a couple. So everybody will eventually get their EZAs, but these are all pretty ancient units. So it's not going to be that much pressure trying to select them. You will be getting up to 7 because that's typically how this goes, right? So this is last year. 1 from logging in, another one from logging in. So that's 2. You get 2 from the part 1 missions. You get 1 from the part 2. So that's already 5. And you get 2 more. So that's 7. Yeah. So that's exactly like the JP wish strip, which also gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm curious though, when we go into full synchro for Global and JP, we're obviously going to have to be at the same time. And obviously Global is going to be, you know, formatted to fit the JP timeline because you don't mess with JP's schedule. You just don't do that. It's the golden child. So does that mean that Global for the Tanabata celebrations, will we start to get all of the JP assets, things like this, or will they continue to keep it in the context of the Global celebration? Maybe they don't call it the Tanabata celebration. They might still, I feel like there's still going to be like little visual differences or little just like, I guess, cultural differences. I don't think it'll be that much of an issue, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It doesn't really matter in the end. So that pretty much covers the data download. Now, looking at the missions, I was hoping to find some sort of a clue for that, but I don't think it actually gives us anything. This is for Battlefield 60. This is the new MasterCard thing that we're getting. I can't help but seeing Westbrook and Westbrick in the trending. It's funny. Oh, we got a boosto. Okay, so the boosto dates starts from down here. So from the 3rd, this is all according to time zone in Portugal Standard Time, whatever. Shout out to Proton. So we're going to be alternating between 3 staminas or 3 boosts and 5 boosts. So it's going to be happening basically during the weekends. And about halfway through, we're on the 19th. That's the next one. This might maybe be where the part 2 begins. I don't think this actually gives us any concrete information, but yeah, I want to make sure I don't miss anything in these because sometimes I do. And if I do miss something, then I will let you guys know in the pinned comment down below. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything. So, oh, we do have a new song. So copyright music showing up on the home screen if you guys want to play Dandan Kokoro, so feel free to rock that on your Dokkan home screen. That's about it. So again, when the campaign details drop later on, I will do a video and give you the exact information about what is coming up, and all of our theories will hopefully come true or not come true, but we will at least have answers. And that is all. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the data download. Are you guys excited for the banner dropping tonight? What do you think about the Donkey Kong event that's coming up? Are you excited for another version of the punching bag event? And actually, you know what? Little question for you guys. Have you finished every single punching bag mission out there? Obviously, the veteran Dokkanners probably have, but newer players probably haven't. So have you tried? If so, have they been tough for you? What's the closest you've been able to get? Let me know your thoughts overall in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Westbrick. Always remember to Westbrick responsibly. Come on, bro. That's not nice. Always remember to Dokkan responsibly. I like the Lakers and I also like the Clippers. All right, so don't write in. All right, goodbye. Westbrick.